So I have this theory that as you age, as you grow older, it's not that you really change much. I mean, we all do, but it's more about it becomes harder for you to conceal your true colors when those are despicable, when those are repugnant to good-natured people. Folks, this is Fernando doing another video for More Survivalists, and this is what Creepy Joe, the current president of the United States, had to say just a couple days ago.
The students tell her, even after they graduated, they held on to the lessons she taught them. Not only about integrals and derivatives, but about community connections, about how all of us belong. Rebecca put a teacher's creed into words when she said, "There's no such thing as someone else's child." No such thing as someone else's child.
Twice. He says it twice. No such thing as someone else's child. He's saying your children don't belong to you, right?
Our nation's children are all our children. As I often say, you teachers hold the kite strings.
Anyway, our nation's children are all our children. This is commie language. This is, guys, we are being attacked. You're being infiltrated from the left and from the right by communism ideology. Some people are more aware of this than others. In some cases, they see it on one side, maybe not so much in the other. This is, of course, coming from the left. When they say that something belongs to everyone in commie language, that means you own nothing. It's not that, oh, you're poor as a rat and you own nothing in communist regimes. No, it's really that we all own everything. When a commie says that we all own everything, in reality, what they're saying is you own nothing, it all belongs to a party, or in this case, the US government. Your children are not your own. They're not your own to educate, to bring up, to pass along your values, your ideas of what's right and wrong. No. The government owns your children, and the government is the one that will convert to whatever ideology they feel is necessary. They will transgender your children. They will be thrown in the paws of the LGBT community so as to gain more support. And it is slowly, little by little, being infiltrated in many areas of popular culture across the West. And if you're not aware of this, you get caught by surprise. Maybe this is, given that the man is so creepy, and I have nothing against his age. Hopefully, we will all live to such a ripe old age as creepy Joe Biden here, and hopefully not as creepy as him. It's not a matter of how old he is. It's a matter of what the man has always been, about all along. He just has a harder time concealing it right now. Guys, it's going to be all for now. Remember that for preparedness, you have, of course, the channel and my books selling like hot pancakes right now, surviving the economic collapse because of obvious reasons. I always suggest that to go along with street survival skills, giving the practical skills that you definitely want to learn for life after this sort of thing. So people are now focusing on this, which is great. I definitely encourage you to understand what an economic collapse is like. But believe me, you want to get this stuff as well, because it's not sometimes as people think it will end up being, and the practical things you learn while going through it in some cases seem like a little bit more obvious than others, but unless you have it organized in your head or in a book so as to clearly identify the tactics, the things you want to be aware of, then you may not have them when necessary. And of course, spunking out and relocating for that last resort when moving is the only thing left for you to do. Guys, see you in our next video. Take care.